The station that cares for you. HRR.
I wasn't expecting that to happen.
No? Good start.
Oh, it's going well so well. I like this, though. Now, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys in the audience in the hospital, we've been talking for a very, very long time about doing a hospital radio Facebook, YouTube thing. And
It's going well so far, isn't it?
well, do you know, I've written a script and everything, and there's a running order, because to get this to sync, I'm using 2 cameras, and to get this to sync, I'm going to have to edit it plus add an audio. Right.
Yes.
And I'm not sure that the idea of the jingle was that would be the start mark for everything. However, that's been and gone now. So
Play another one.
That'd be good. I can't. I told you this list is I daren't touch it. I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know what's going on anyway. Half the time, as you know. So I feel that it's been said in the bulletins and stuff that you and I have read from Hospital Radio that we need to be more social media savvy.
Yes.
And to that end, we need to innovate. And we've always been the first at Hospital Radio Reading.
Quite often the last.
Quite often it leads to something bad happening,
Yes,
but we've
it
always
does.
been first. And I kind of feel that the young people down here, and I'm talking about Jonathan Sawyer, really, they don't know what they're doing. I've seen them do sort of live broadcasting, and I've seen them do recorded stuff. And to be quite honest with you, we could do better. And that's what this is.
You do realise that is usually the downfall of us.
It's
usually starts off, we can do better, and then we go, oh dear.
Well, let's face it, we've developed Zoo Radio that exists in the real world and brought it down to hospital radio level. And yeah, I think we're going to take YouTube by storm. I mean, I'll be happy for 3 likes.
Okay.
You know,
Well, that'd
Becky,
be
you,
me.
me.
Becky won't like it. No,
Won't
the
she?
wife won't like it. No.
No,
You, me, Sam.
Sam, that'd be it.
Sam.
Yeah, and if we get 1 subscriber, Sam, I think I'll be happy. Don't you?
I think that'd be good.
Now, this show. Now, the thing is, in radio with our own language, cue records and shut that door and all that sort of rubbish. But YouTube, it's an entirely new language, I found. And the way most people open their shows on YouTube is to go, "Hi guys," but I think that just sounds.
That's not us, though, is it?
It's not us, is it? We're not going to turn around and say, "Hi guys." I think we should start as we normally do on this show with the news, hoping that that's what the next jingle's going to be, because that's what we normally do. Now, Again, another problem with YouTube is you have to be very careful with copyright, and in particular copyright and music.
Yes.
So I have delved into our archive of hospital radio jingles,
Oh dear.
and I have found this particular gem. And you're going to love this, because this is going to take us right back to when we first started.
Oh
This
dear.
is the original news jingle, which I'm hoping won't fire IRN, because everything is very delicately balanced over this side of the desk. And who knows what might happen when I press this button.
Who knows what happens whenever you press any button? That's the question.
So, let's give this a whirl. Let's
Go on
see what
then.
happens. I think you're going to love this. Yeah. You remember that?
News on Hospital Radio.
I'm loving that. So, we're starting this evening. This is all the news made up from the internet, stuff you may not have heard of. A Brazilian woman in her 50s is suing police after she spent 2 days in jail transporting 2 bags of flour. The cops mistook her for a drug courier hauling cocaine, as you do. You'd think
It's easily done.
Well, you'd think it'd be a bit tough for them because she was carrying the stuff in a supermarket bag. Marked flour. Love that. The chairman of a soccer team in Moldova has been fined $1,900 for driving his car into the field and trying to run over the referee several times. Seems he got ticked off when a penalty kick was awarded to the opposing team. Fortunately, no one was hurt and the game was called off. You're going to love this next story. A 43-year-old man in Romania has been forced to seek medical attention after he used super glue to secure a condom. He's not only thought it was too large to stay on by itself, he figured if he stuck it on, he could use it several times. And finally, a 36-year-old man in Germany has used several cans of insect repellent before sitting down at his computer to surf the net. So much aerosol, in fact, that a small spark from his PC ignited it. Caused an explosion that demolished his apartment and blew out all the windows. Amazingly, though, after $150,000 of damages, the buggy guy wasn't seriously hurt. And that's the news.
Was the fly hurt? That's the
I
question.
have no idea.
Oh.
And that's what we do here at Hospital Radio Reading. People often ask me, what do we do? This is us. This is
Mainly
what we
very
do.
inappropriate childish stuff.
Absolutely childish, inappropriate.
Yeah.
Now then. Right then. Oh, dear. Whew. We're going to do a quick break. I found this. Like I said, I've been looking through our carts.
Yeah.
This is one of our more modern ones. But I thought we could segue stuff with carts. So to give ourselves a quick breather, I'm just going to fire a cart.
Hospital Radio Reading. The station that cares for you. HRR.
That worked well.
I'm glad I did that. That was, we need to talk to the engineers. Right, we can't use normal music
No.
in a show like this because on YouTube it would be taken down immediately. If it gets past the news, the show will be taken down. So we're going to have to abide by some of their rules. And some of their rules, one of their rules is that we cannot play music
Right.
to the general public. However, for people in bed, that's going to be a bit dull because they want to hear music.
Yes.
I mean, the Callum's going around ward visiting at the moment, but you know, we should give them some music as well. And this show normally has music in it, so I've kind of put the two things together and made a feature.
Right.
And you're going to love this feature. This is for our YouTube people. One of the things I've noticed on YouTube, this is language that's used a lot, is don't forget to like us and comment below. I've heard that a lot on Facebook. And so I thought perhaps we could use that in a competition.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a new competition feature. Bearing in mind we can't use songs. Thanks.
Or that one now, apparently.
What's that?
I just turned it off.
Well, I hope so. That doesn't look like it's finished playing. That's what's kind of scary there.
Do you know what I've noticed?
Well, let's hope that's not a problem.
I've noticed that my laptop that's reasonably old
Yes.
basically works.
Is it better than that one? Yes.
Yours, which is all sorts of gubbins going on, it stutters quite a bit.
Did I tell you that I was?
Oh, no, here we go.
I'm due an upgrade for the hard drive. I've got
Yes.
one, just haven't put it in because I've got to take the thing apart and the YouTube video that I've watched to do that. Oh my god! Anyway, so we are going to now play a song for
Okay.
the people in bed in hospital.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh dear, crikey! And what I'm going to do, and you can join. You can join in if you wish. I'm going to mime to that song. Now, I think this is a YouTube feature in itself, right? I mime to a song from the 60s, and people comment below if they can guess what the song is. Isn't that a great feature? People in bed get to listen to the music, and we get to mime to a song.
Oh, man.
Now, obviously, I know what the song is, but I can't tell you.
No.
So, if you don't know it, this is really going to be a problem.
Okay.
Again, though, this needs a jingle. Now, we don't have any jingles, and I didn't get much time today to build a jingle, so I'm going to do it live, as we've done in the past.
Oh, man.
You know you're going to love this. Okay.
Probably.
Okay, so this is our new jingle, I think. Oh dear, even I'm stuttering now. I can't be a good sign if
no.
I'm stuttering. I think everything was fine last time. So here we go. YouTube on Hospital Radio. We're doing a YouTube vid for Hospital Radio. YouTube Hospital Radio.
H-double-R.
Competition time.
Right.
Every time they get better, I think.
Well, every time you do them, I don't know whether they get better or not. I'm not entirely sure.
What did you do at the weekend down Hospital Radio? When they watch this, they're going to go,
You've wasted your
Right.
time.
and you prefer that to coming here?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's do this then. This is our song that the people in hospital are going to hear, and we're going to mime to. And it's a song from the 60s. I'm sure you all know it. So I need to know. Comment below. Comment below. That's never happened before. If you can tell us the artist and the song title to this next track.
You're worrying me.
Well, yes. But let's do this.
Hospital Radio ready. The station that cares for you. H-double-R.
You'll be pleased to know this is almost at an end. This torture, this half-an-hour torture is almost at an end. I don't think we're going to get any likes whatsoever. People are going to sit and watch this and go, that guy was just miming to a song and enjoying it. Oh, great. So, one of the things we do in this show, we have a main topic. The main topic of this hour is to do with illness, basically. Because I've been looking this week. Sam's got a verruca. Have I told you about this?
No.
Okay, so he's got a verruca. Have you ever had one?
Have I? No, I haven't.
No. I always wanted one. Basically, because if you had one at school, you didn't have to have showers in PE. And I was that would be quite nice. However, apparently they're quite painful. It's kind of up and a downside on
I think
that
they probably are, yeah.
Yeah. Did you try and get out of school showers?
I tried never to go in them in the first place as well, because...
We used to have a friend. I used to have a friend. We used to take it in turns to go and get our feet wet and come and make the floor look wet around us. What you do? Oh, you do it your week. I'll do it my week. So, with Sam's Veruca, that just ends.
Right,
I'm going to have to look at that. That just needs to fade, I think. So, with Sam's Veruca, we've been trying to file it because we went onto the NHS website. We took it to the doctors, went to the NHS website. File it, it says. File it with a pumice stone. So in the bath, we kind of here's a pumice stone, Sam. File it. I mean, you might as well be talking double Dutch to him. So you kind of Deborah does it. She gets hold of his foot, and at which point it sounds like you're trying to murder him. And you've not even done anything yet. That's if you can get the foot in the first place. Give me your foot. Oh no. What? We just need to file it. Then we can get rid of it. Then we need no. Is Emily like that? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she's had one. I think we got that stuff you paint on. See, what I wanted to do, that stuff you burn it out with.
Yeah.
Because
weed killer.
We killer, yeah. Yeah, because she goes swimming every week, you see. So we had to do something about it.
Yeah.
I think it's gone.
Well, Deborah found Bazooka, that Veruca. Is that the stuff you used?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we've tried that. We put a little bit on, then put a little bit on the following night, and then it wouldn't peel off. And then he was panicking about it not peeling off. And then we had to get tweezers. Oh, it was a nightmare.
Oh, I think we just kept
Absolutely
painting it
nightmare.
on until it all fell off.
Well,
Should have got 1 foot now, but it worked fine.
that's what we said. That's what we've done with Sam, because the next thing that Deborah found online, was she found that if you use gaffer tape, now apparently you put this over the thing, you leave it on there for a week, you undo it, and it stops the air getting to this thing on your foot, right?
Right.
Okay, and then if it's not quite cleared up, you put another bit of gaffer tape on, right? Now the only problem is we don't have any gaffer tape, so she's used black electric tape. Sam's walking around with that's not going to stay on there.
That's not. No.
So she's taken it off, and it's still not gone. But yeah, we're trying everything because he's doing a gymnastics now, and he kind of likes that. And there's there's rules. There's rules. And
Does that mean
things.
he's not actually a Veruca sock?
I've no idea. I don't get involved in that.
Do they not use shoes
I don't know.
in gym?
Well, I thought they did, but no. So he's had plasters. The thing is, they just fall off. He's got sweaty feet.
Well, the other thing is just give it to everybody, and then it won't be a problem.
That's what I said. I'm just lucky I haven't got one because the way Sam gets out of the bath and walks around the bathroom floor, it's probably not got them anywhere on our faces everywhere. But
What are you doing on that bathroom floor? That's what I want to know.
you don't want to know.
No, you're right. I don't.
So it got me thinking because I don't know if you've seen in the news. There's a big thing about antibiotic resistance.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a big thing for me. So cystic fibrosis, get a lot of infections, don't want them to be resistant to antibiotics. And I was watching Terry and June at Christmas. Did you watch the episode of Terry and June on telly? It was.
I think we started to watch it. Which one was it? Which episode was it?
It's the one where they were going away on holiday and Terry's in bed with an illness.
Oh, he's got a cough and cold, isn't
That's
he?
it, yeah.
Yes.
And June tries to look after him.
I did see some of that. I'm not sure I was allowed to watch all of it.
I was in heaven because Deborah was upstairs putting Sam to bed, and I was watching it, and I was, this is the best TV ever. Why did they ever stop making this show? Why? And as I watched it, I realised why. But anyway, I got watching it, and do you remember? And this doesn't happen not so much these days, I don't think. In the 70s and 80s, you go to the doctor, and you'd get medicine, and it'd come in a bottle. It wasn't pill format. Come in a bottle.
Yeah.
And it was either sort of pink and sweet smelling,
Yes.
or red, dark, bitter, and
horrible.
sour. Where's that stuff gone?
Evolution, probably. I think it's probably melted through the bottom of the jar now.
Do you
And
think?
it's eating its way to Australia.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they should bring that stuff back.
You still got cowpole though. Cowpoles. Cowpoles.
Have you tried the cowpole? I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's all right, Deb. I'm just having some. I'm all right. I'm in the bathroom. On the cowpole.
What I have done is obviously done it because it comes in a syringe now. Well, you give a syringe with it. You put it out, and before you give it to the daughter,
Oh God.
wipe it off your finger because it always goes everywhere. Obviously. Yeah.
That handsome bump.
And then you think, can I really get away with having some? No, not really. So yeah, I've had a small, tiny amount. I've not swigged it.
Not swigged it.
Not swigged it. No.
Oh, you should try some. It's nice. My nan used to make her own concoctions.
Yeah.
She had a special book, kind of a herbal recipe book for illnesses.
Oh dear.
And she went to great lengths once. She boiled up something for me. It made the kitchen smell awful, I tell you. It was something awful. It was bubbling away for days, I think.
Yeah.
And then she stuck this cough mixture into an old tomato ketchup bottle, which I believe she'd washed out. I'm not sure. I couldn't actually promise you. It was dark, sticky, pungent smelling, and it stayed in the bottle and never got used,
Really?
as I remember.
Did you get well very quickly?
Well, it stuck down the kitchen tiles, as I remember, in the end. And to be quite, I don't know. I mean, do those things exist in it? If they do, comment below. I love that. I love
Comment
that.
below.
Comment below. Don't forget to like us. I tell you, it's a different world. Different world. I don't know it's for us. Somebody said to me the other day, somebody came into work and said, do you know what Tinder is? I went, I think it's a dating app. And she said, it's that swipe left thing. She didn't know an awful lot about it. And then one of the older people in our office piped up and said, oh, is it left you swipe? I've been swiping right. And we all went, huh? Gotta love old people. Right then, we need to move on. We need to get this show a bit more under control, a bit more back to normality. So let's do, this is our out cart. This is for us to say goodbye and wish our YouTube viewers, you must be special. So let's do this. Yeah. I've got an end jingle. It's just so that's it for this episode of our YouTube video. Don't forget to comment below, like us, and subscribe. You have to say that, apparently.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it.
Winner.
So thanks very much. We'll be back. 12 of these this year.
12.
12.
Oh, God.
We are Hospital Radio Reading. I'm glad that's over.
So am I.
Oh, man alive.